Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode with me at IHT. Now, look, I get asked a lot. I do a lot of reviews. Obviously, some get banned, but I do, and people ask me, well, what do I do then? How do I learn? Who do I trust? And it's a really difficult thing to talk about, really, because it's not great. Learning to trade is really difficult. It's not great. And you can scour the internet and find, signal suppliers, mechanical suppliers, technical analysis trainings, etc. People promising you the world, growing small accounts, blah, 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 trading for dummies. Also that we dream of driving our Lamborghini whilst getting a blowjob, and hopefully you don't get caught. So for me, what I really do impart on people is just looking at the truth around these people. Trading isn't easy, right? So suddenly we know as traders, trading isn't easy. So light bulb moment. Well, how about I know how to do it, so why don't I teach people how to do it? And while I'm there, why don't I charge people how to do it? Because quite frankly, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of people on a daily basis scouring the internet, YouTube, watching, blah, 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 to try and learn how to trade. And you know what? Only 1% of those people actually become profitable. And in fact, only 1% of those profitable people actually profit with a life-changing amount of money. That's how difficult trading is. It is not easy. No matter what anyone says, it is not easy. And trading is boring, right? So, for a trader, if they've learned to trade, they've done it, they're making money, they're profitable, it's hard work, right? It's risky. So do you know what? If I've done all of that, then it's probably only taken me 10 minutes in a day, right? For me, at IHT, when I trade, I spend about 10-15 minutes in the morning at 6:30 in the morning setting my stuff up and my alerts. That's it. And then my alerts go off, I check the trade. If it works, I place it. If not, I take it away. And by 11 o'clock, I turn everything off. I'm not sat there from 6:30 to 11 watching everything. I'm just literally doing my analysis, setting my alerts, walk away, carry on with my day doing my other stuff. If alerts go off, I come back and then I act on it. That's it. You don't, so these people, they don't have a lot of things to do. They're making good money, not life-changing. Life-changing comes when they start with selling and training people with a training company. I know I can help people. I've got some followers on YouTube. I can set up a training course and off I go, right? I can make money. And then guess what? I don't have to trade anymore. And this is where it becomes ugly. The trade training market is unregulated. They can charge what they want and do what they want without reprisals. You can go on these places, you can look at their reviews on Trustpilot and all these things, and it might say they're fantastic. Well, guess what? I have tried posting a negative review on Trustpilot against companies. Guess what? It's not there anymore. I was banned. They take it down. When you try and express your personal, I've done it here on YouTube. Guess what? It's banned. It's unregulated. They can do what they want. They just claim, oh yeah, they're doing it. It's all lies. We're great. Trust us. We'll take your money. And that's the point. They don't care if you're profitable or not. And some of these people, even the smaller ones on YouTube, they talk about, they talk a good game, absolutely, and they talk some good stuff, but don't think that by giving them your hard-earned money, you're going to be able to do what they do. Because quite frankly, they're probably not trading anymore because they're making more money out of their trading company than they are actually trading. And that is why you need to protect yourself. And the lessons here really is focused around, if you're new to trading, pump your fucking brakes. Stop. Do not think by paying someone to teach you you're gonna be a trader, because you are not. You are absolutely not. This is not a get rich quick scheme. And as I say, it's a lose everything quick scheme. You need to really understand that people are going to help you. People are going to help you, and talk about sort of what my guidance is in a minute, but people are going to help you. I'm not saying they won't, but these people, you do not need to pay these people to help you. You can do it yourself, and you can get there if you're persistent and if you're open-minded. And, you know, like I say, investing in someone else to guide you through sounds great, but guess what? They're only going to be guiding you through all of the pitfalls, the problems, the stress, the learning of, you know, loss. You can do that on your own without giving them money to you know, for them to experience it with you. You really, really don't. And they don't help, because you're another gullible punter that they're trying to take money from. My guidance for people is just find a YouTuber that you can relate to. And what I mean by that, there are hundreds of YouTubers out there, right? And yeah, okay, some of them are peddling their wares, trying to get you to get on their courses and stuff. I don't have courses, by the way, and I don't, you know, do YouTube videos about how to look at market structure and all that crap, right? You know, I'm not interested in doing that. I'm just interested in helping people get on the right track. So find someone that posts regularly, and not sort of like, look how I made this money, look at whatever. Really talking about what's happening in the market. How do I read a chart? What technology do I use? Start there and really embrace that. And find a community while you're at it. Find a community where you can ask people questions and understand what's happening before you invest. Get to the point where you know the key things, what the green and red bars actually mean on a chart. Yeah, get on TradingView and just stare at it for weeks, months. Just have a look at it and just play on it with paper trade. I paper traded for nearly 2 years. I know, boring, IHT, what the hell do they know? Yet, you know what? I learned to trade. Am I life changing? Yes. Do I drive a Lamborghini and get blowjobs? No. But you have to learn. You do not need to pay people to find out that you're not part of the 1%. It's not get rich quick. I swear to you, it's not get rich quick. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that will tell you this as well. It is hard. It is really difficult. It is insanely difficult. And, you know, when I got in it, I thought it was get rich quick. I thought, you know what, I'm smart, I'm clever, I can learn, I can do this. And then suddenly it all comes crashing down. So you need to find the relationship with learning. You need to understand that it's going to take time. Most traders take 2 to 4 years. So, you know, with all what I'm saying about people, the trading companies, just, you know what, it's this whole industry that makes me just say, I fucking hate trading.